am so excited to share with you the stamp set that I designed for my $1 Million Achievement. So before I show you the stamp set, I want to show you my inspiration. Here's a picture of my son Dylan, he's on the right, and Parker. Parker was diagnosed with inoperable brain cancer at the young age of 7. He's already gone through 18 months of chemotherapy, and Parker's parents started the Founding for Parker Foundation in order to raise money and awareness for pediatric cancer research. He's an amazing young man, and he's quite the inspiration. We love him like our own, and we wanted to stand a stamp set that had an inspirational message of hope. I also wanted to honor my talented team of blooms and butterflies. I love you. You inspire me every day through your love of stamping, through sharing, and your friendships. So here is the stamp set. It's coming. That's why I looked a little startled. It's all good. So here is the bloom and the butterfly from my logo. The bloom is my hobbyist team members, and the butterfly are my career team members. I'm so excited about this stamp set. It's a reflection of my team, as well as offers hope and encouragement. So I love it, and I hope that you do too, and I can't wait to share a few projects with you. So I'm excited to show you my first card. Thank you. But before I do, I'm excited to show you my stamp the background, of course, right? So I've already begun stamping a few of my crosses randomly here on the Marina Mist cardstock with Marina Mist ink. I'm just going to go back over my stamped background and layer a few more crosses, and it's going to be very random. And what I love about this idea, it's going to show value to your customer by giving them an alternate way to use the cross. So I'm going to stamp just a couple of more. So I think that looks pretty good. So here is the cross that I stamped for my focal point, and I'm going to ink up the sentiment in chocolate chip. I'm going to stamp it right on top of the cross, just like that. Okay, so then you're going to layer your card, and when you do, this is what it looks like. Yeah? Do you like it? So you'll see here, I stamped the cross in my envelope as well, and the sentiment to coordinate. I also stamped the crosses on the back. Let's just dress it up a wee bit more, right? Okay, so now I'm excited to tell you how I would use this card or this stamp set in my business. I have a caring cards ministry at church, and I absolutely love this ministry. We gather once a month, and we make cards for our congregation and for the community, and everybody has a job. So some do the creating, some do the stamping, the assembly, addressing the envelopes, and of course reading the prayer list. Now this not only engages my church family, but it's a great way to share it with our ministry, with our community, right? Now it gets stamps, paper, and ink in people's hands, and once they try it, you guys know they always come back for more, right? So through this ministry and serving, I'm also able to promote my business, right? So I'm excited for you to share this set with your family and friends as well. Because I think you're going to find this set is not only great for my Caring Cards ministry, but it's also great for, let's see, Easter. You can use it for a baptism. How about a christening? A sympathy, and of course encouragement and hope. Okay, so I do have 3 more cards that I'd like to show you that I created with my stamp set. So the first one is powdered pink, and it uses the flourish stamp for the background. This card is very similar to the first one. However, I added a chocolate chip butterfly with a little pearl accent. I also stamped the inside of the card with the powdered pink flourish and accented with the pearl. I also dressed up the envelope with the flourish stamp to make it coordinate. It makes it a bit more fancy, right? Okay, so the next one, I used the bloom from the stamp as the background, and I embossed the cross in gold, added the flourish in the background, and I did cut out the flourish so it can be done, and added a bit more embellishment. It's a bit more fancy, and it's definitely for someone special. So check this out, here's the envelope. I love this. The envelope is embellished with God is Love banner and the bloom. So I just thought that was kind of a nice fun touch. And finally, my favorite card. So I feel like this card brings to life the meaning of the stamp set. With the addition of the softly falling and blessing, and the pearls, the classic weave ribbon, the cut-up flourish, this is definitely for somebody who's very special. It's offering that message of hope. I also dressed up this envelope with the Hold On to Hope sentiment on the front and the Brandy's Cards butterfly. Okay, so as you can see, the stamp set is beautiful standalone. However, I'm super excited to share with you that the stamp set coordinates with the Crosses of Hope framelits. So that's going to offer you more flexibility. So I'm super excited about the various shapes and sizes of crosses. So you can find the stamp set on page 27 of the Occasions catalog. The stamp set comes in clear or wood mount, and it is available in a bundle, yay, right? So let your customers know that if they purchase the Hold On to Hope stamp set and the Crosses of Hope framelits together, they're going to get that 10% discount. And just so you know, the set is available in French and German. Okay, so one more way that I share coordinating products with my customers is I create a pre-printed thank you note. So I design a card, such as my Hold On to Hope stamp set card and coordinating framelits. And even though this isn't your typical thank you card that I've created, I send it as a thank you card. And I use an insert, a pre-printed insert to say thank you. This gives me the opportunity to offer a sample to advertise the stamp set and framelit. Now on my pre-printed thank you insert, I always share my website, the clearance rack, and any promotions that are going on, and how my customer can get in touch with me. You also find out about how to order the Hold On to Hope stamp set and coordinating framelits. So before I go, I'd like to say thank you to Stampbound for giving me the opportunity to create an inspirational stamp set for you and your customers. I'd also like to thank Kathy Pitts for bringing my vision to life. She's just an amazing designer for Stamp It Up. We're lucky to have her. She's not only talented and super fun to work with, but she makes amazing cookies. So thank you, Kathy. I hope you enjoyed my projects today. I'll be sure to share them in a couple of weeks on the Demonstrator Planning Place Facebook page. So remember, live each day with the wings of faith and the roots of hope. Thank you.
Yay! We love you, Brandy.
I think Brandy did a wonderful job of sharing her set, and wouldn't you agree she's an inspiration herself?
Yes.
Set? Yes? Let's give her a big round of applause. Thank you, Brandy.